Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be over this dramatic, everyday kind of glam look, I guess you could say. And it is featuring the NYX Avant Pop Palette. I really love this palette, and you will see in action everything to create this kind of burnt orange gold smoky eye. I do wear this on the days that I feel like getting really glammed up every day, no matter if it's just going to school or going out shopping or anything, but I really love this look and I hope you guys do too. So let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to start off with is our eyes today, because it is going to be more of like a dramatic everyday look. So first I'm just gonna get some tape. Now that we tape off kind of like the outer part of our eye, we're just gonna go in and prime with the Milani eyeshadow primer. Really love this primer. It kind of has more of a skin tone color to it, so it kind of counteracts, I could say, with any darkness or any veininess you have on your eyelids. You only just need a little bit, and I'll dab this between two fingers and then apply it to my eyes. So now that we have our primer on, we're going to go in with the palette that I'll be using today, and this is the NYX Avant Pop Palette, and this is the number 3 one in like Nouveau Chic. We're going to go in with this more kind of a yellowishy tone eyeshadow right here on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to use my Morphe M504 brush for this, and we're just going to set that primer. So this is the only eyeshadow palette we will be using today, and the first shade we are going to go into is this kind of orangey, burnt orange shade with that same M504 blending brush. We're going to apply this into the crease and more focus it on the upper half of the crease. So now after I built up that color to the depth and the pigmentation that I wanted, we're gonna go into this kind of, I wanna say like a deeper grayish, not grayish, just more brown kind of color. And we're gonna start focusing that on the outer V and taking it more into the crease. And I'll be using my Morphe M505 brush, and this one is more tapered up top. Now going back with that fluffy brush and this more kind of burnt orangey shade, we're going to blend out the edges. I know because of editing it looks like I just blended for 5 seconds, but I've been sitting here blending for like the past 5 minutes. Now after blending the edges and everything together, we're going to take this Morphe M433 brush, and we're going to go in with that more darker grayish kind of shade. It's a very hard shade to describe. It almost has like a hint of purple in it. And we're going to apply this to the outer V and start blending that in with the other colors we just applied. Going to start with a little amount of it and start working it in on the outer V. Started doing this look probably about a week or 2 ago, just because it's the end of August, and like to me, like as soon as September starts, fall is like here. Like break out the pumpkins, break out the Christmas decor, like let's go ahead and get this party started, because fall is my favorite season. So I was sitting there looking at my makeup one day and I saw this palette, and I used it a while back for this orangey kind of burnt color, but I haven't played with it since. And I thought I could create something that was kind of more glam for school, so I did this, and I thought it was perfect for fall, coming right on the corner. I mean, all I can think about is Christmas right now. All I can think about is Christmas decorations and like candles from Bath and Body Works. I mean, I already went to Home Goods and I bought this like I think it's like a maple pie candle and like this like pumpkin spice. It's like so white girl, but like this pumpkin spice candle. Oh, it smells so good. Like I'm just ready. I'm ready for the heat to be gone in Texas. I'm ready for the bugs to be gone. I'm ready for like just cold in general. And then we're gonna go back with that fluffy brush and blend everything together. But yeah, I don't know if Christmas is anybody else's favorite holiday, but it is mine. Not just because of like gifts and everything, that's besides the point, but more just because you have like all your family and everything together. But it's that like time of the like year, like the music, the smells, like all the Christmassy fall smells, candles, decorations. It's just like so good. Now on this Target Up and Up flat shader brush, I've really been loving this to pack color onto my lid. We are going to take this more kind of goldeny champagne color and apply this basically everywhere we didn't apply anything dark. And of course the doorbell rings and my dog freaks out. But we're just going to pat this right on the more inner corner and then also on the lid. So the first time I applied this color, I didn't use any MAC Fix Plus, but I think I'm going to use some today just to make it like a little bit more wabam. So I'm just taking some MAC Fix Plus, I'm going to spray a brush and then apply that champagne color. So we're just going to spray it. I swear, I have really started like using MAC Fix Plus more lately, just because it does make such a big difference on your eyeshadows. But I have been loving it. I think that big bottle is about 20 bucks a bottle. I could be wrong. I know they make a smaller one for travel, but like it is such a good, like, I don't want to say shadow enhancer because there's so many more uses for that, but it's so good and it's so worth the money. I never used it before, but I bought it because of Jaclyn Hill, because she was raving about it all the freaking time, and I love it, and I understand why not everybody else loves it. And not to mention, it makes your makeup last all day long if you spread your face. Now we're just going to go back in with that more tapered blending brush and blend together where we just applied the crease color with the outer V, and also the, basically just blend everything together. That's the best way I can describe it. So I didn't do winged liner when I first did this. I only applied my favorite mascara, which we will be doing, you know, in a little bit. So I don't think I'm gonna apply winged liner this time, but we are going to pull off the tape so we can get that nice crisp line. I always have a hard time saying that. Seriously, I swear, like, tape on eyeshadow is everything. Like, it is everything. It makes life so much easier when you have that nice crisp line, especially if you're not too good at eyeliner or you're a beginner and you're trying to learn. Apply some tape there because it is magical. It is basically just a little line that you can trace. And you can take your brush and soften out the edges, but I'm just gonna pass, so we're gonna move on to the face now. So for primer, I've been using this Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and I've really been liking it. I just dropped the cap. I normally put this around my nose and a little bit underneath my eye because I have, I wouldn't say really bad texture on the sides of my nose, but I do, and it's there. And this seems to help it and also fill in my pores. So I'm just going to press this into my skin. So for my foundation today, we even did a really dramatic eye, but I love some BB creams. Like, those are my jams, especially in the morning before I go to school, because I have to wake up at 7 in the morning. I have been loving this Covergirl Clean Matte BB Cream. I did do a review, first impression on this. It should be up soon. It may be up before this or after this, I'm not too sure. But I have been loving it, and you will get like a full rundown, everything in that video. But we'll be applying this today, and to apply that, I'm using this e.l.f. brush. I wish they would put the names on these brushes. I love this brush for foundation. I don't know exactly what the name's called. I think it may be their powder brush, but we will be using this. Okay, so moving on to concealer, we'll be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I swear I'm almost out of this, and this is in shade 10 Light. Applying this underneath the eyes and chin, a little bit on my nose, and a little bit on my forehead, just to kind of balance out and highlight. So I got this brush in one of my ooh, I look scary right now. I got one of these in my Morphe monthly subscription boxes. I will link it down below. It was August, their August box. This is a Morphe M529. It is a more tapered goat hair bristle brush, but I have been loving this for my concealer because it's so easy to get right up underneath your eyes and blend it all out. So I definitely have been loving this. I've been considering doing like a, you know, like September favorites or whatever, September hits and misses. I've never done one before just because I feel like all my products, I'm really like hard to venture out from the products that I love. So normally when I love something, I'll use it and I may use it up. So it's hard to get me away from the ones I love. But this past like 2 or 3 weeks, I've been trying out a lot of different things. So I was thinking about maybe doing one in like the middle of September, towards the end of September, because I have a lot of favorite brushes and everything that I've been loving, and just some different makeup products. So if you think that would be a good thing and y'all would watch it, then give this video a thumbs up or comment down below. To me, that just blends out your concealer like so effortlessly. So today we are going to bake. This is the first time I have ever baked anything on camera. So I am just using, oh, I put it in the lid, but I'm using the Coty Airspun Powder. Really love this for baking, and a little makeup sponge thing I got from CVS. So we're just going to pack that on the sponge and then apply it under the eyes. I've really been liking baking lately, especially when I want my concealer or anything, or my whole face, whatever it is, to last longer. I really have enjoyed doing this. So now that we have started baking our face in like maybe 2-3 minutes, we're just going to wipe it off. Okay, so now that we let that sit on our face, we're going to brush it away with my Morphe E3, and this is a more like kind of tapered brush, and we're just going to start to dust this away. I swear I need to do like a baking like before and after thing, because once you wipe away the product, like your skin looks flawless. So since we're done with baking, now we're gonna move on to, I was gonna do eyebrows, but let's finish up the face. So for contouring today, we're going to take this NYX, I think it's their HD blush. Yes, it's their HD blush, and this is in 22 Taupe. This is like the perfect contouring shade, so that's what we'll be using. And I've been loving contouring with my Morphe M437 brush. Really love this brush because it's more flat and smaller, so it's really easy to get up into those chisels, little cheekbones. And for bronzer today, we'll be going with my MAC bronzing powder, and this is in matte bronze. That's just about it, but I'm gonna be using this bronzer with my Real Techniques multitasker brush, and we're just going to blend out that contour and apply some to our forehead. And for blush today, we'll be going in with the Milani blush, and this is in 03 Berry Amore. I have bought this like 2 or 3 times because I think I don't own it, but I own it, and I really mean to buy the Luminoso one or whatever it's called. I don't think I own that one yet. I'm not too sure. I have some drugstore haul bags sitting over here that I need to go through and film, but I think I own it now. I'm not too sure, but if not, I need to pick it up because I love the Milani blushes. This one is so pretty. It gives such a nice like dusty rose color to your cheeks. and I love it. It has a little bit of kind of like gold shimmer to it, but nothing too dramatic. And for highlight, we'll be going in with the highlighter from Makeup Revolution. This is one of their Vivid Baked highlighters. This is in Golden Lights. And I'm using my Morphe M510 brush. We're going to apply this to our cheekbones. Now going back in to the eye part, we're going to go back in with that orange kind of dusty burnt orange shade on this little pencil brush. This is the E18, and we're going to kind of buff this out on the lower lash line. Now we're just going to go back in with that brown shade and do the same thing. And then highlighting our inner corner for now, we're just going to take that same glittery shade we applied on our lids, and I'm just going to apply a small amount of this. Now we're going to finish our brows, and I'll be taking my NYX Tame in a Frame pomade, and this is in O2 Chocolate, in this Sephora Pro brow brush, and this is number 20. I will do my brows and I'll be right back. So now that my brows are done, we're going to finish off the eyes, and for liner we're going to be taking the NYX Collection Noir Matte Black Liner, and we'll be applying this to our waterline. And for mascara today, we'll be going with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I have been loving this mascara lately. It gives my lashes such volume and I absolutely love it. I have the full size of the waterproof one, but I feel like that one kind of flakes on me, and the original one in the pink bottle doesn't. So I'm not too sure what's up with that. I guess it's because that one is waterproof. So after the eyes and everything are done, the last thing we have left is our lips, and I'll be taking this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and this is in, I have no idea, the shade's not on here. It is the nude one, and these are not that matte. They're more of a satin finish, and I'll just be applying a little bit of this just to give my lips some color. So this is my kind of everyday dramatic look. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I really do love this NYX Avant Pop Palette. It's a great palette. I think it's around $15 at Ulta, and I know they have 2 or 3 other palettes. I'm not too sure, but the third one in the Nouveau Chic is my favorite. So I hope you guys really did enjoy this look. It is, like I said, my kind of everyday glam look when I want to be super glam. So make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and give this video a big thumbs up so I know you guys did like it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.